All right, guys, welcome back. This is a follow-up to the Ledger data breach from a few weeks ago. We are finally seeing what they're doing with the data. Again, if you remember the breach, they didn't get any keys, they didn't get any wallet addresses, but what they got was names and physical mailing addresses when they hacked Ledger's Shopify database. That's where most of the data came from. So guys, the physical mail in your mailbox could be the biggest threat to your crypto holdings right now. Right? It's not junk mail. This is a incredibly sophisticated, professional looking scam. And they're going low tech. They are going snail mail to get you to willingly give up your keys. So if you own a Ledger device or any crypto hardware wallet, like we don't know, there could be some data breaches unreported, right? This is specifically for Ledger. But if you own any hardware wallet, you have to watch this. Because again, it's not just a digital threat. It's physical, it is low tech, and it is extremely convincing. So let's get back to understand this scam, right? We have to go back in time a little. It was all the way back to 2020. This is when Ledger, which is one of the leading hardware wallets out there, experienced a significant data breach. It wasn't the devices that were compromised, right? Those are always have remained secure. But it was the e-commerce database that was managed by Shopify. Because this breach exposed personal details of hundreds of thousands of customers, names, phone numbers, and your physical home address. Okay, and that's not just old news, because just last month, right, another third-party payment processor that Ledger uses called Global-e also reported a breach. Again, names, addresses, and order details. Not wallet addresses, not seed phrases, just your physical location and who you are. So now think about that for a second. Okay, you may think, oh, they just have my address. That's okay. They're not going to come and break into my house and take my wallet. No, that's not what's happening. But the criminals now have a precise hit list. They know you bought a crypto hardware wallet and they know exactly where you live. It is extremely targeted. So let's get into the scam and how it works. Okay, so what did they do with this information? They send you a physical letter in the mail, USPS, post office. The mailman drops it in your mailbox and you open it up, right? Not an email, not a text where you click on something weird, a good old-fashioned letter with a stamp that's printed. And they're not poorly printed. I mean, they're not obvious fakes. They are extremely convincing. They arrive in an envelope, often with a return address from Paris, right? And that's where Ledger's actual headquarters are. So they got that part right. And they feature genuine looking Ledger logos, professional fonts, and even official sounding reference numbers or security case IDs. So guys, here's what they do. The story within the letters is always designed to create panic and urgency. They will claim there's a critical security vulnerability, a mandatory firmware update, or a fake new feature like transaction check that requires immediate action. There are even some out there that claim we need to verify who you are because your data was stolen in the latest data breach. Please verify you and your device, right? The latest versions even threaten account deactivation by a specific date, such as like January 31st, 2026 for KYC compliance if you don't update. Convincing. The letter will then direct you to a QR code or a specific website URL, or even in some cases, we have seen them trying to steal your seed phrases by actually writing down portions of them and sending them back to Ledger. This is where the real trap lies. When you scan the code or type in the URL, you're being taken to a website that looks identical to Ledger's. I mean, pixel perfect clones. On this fake website, you'll be told that to verify your device or update the security, you must enter your 24-word recovery phrase, your seed phrase. And guys, we've even seen in some instances where they say, for your security, please don't enter the whole word, only enter the first four letters. But what you don't know is the way that the seed phrase security works is the first four letters of every word used to generate the seed phrase is unique. That means the hackers only need the first four letters of the words in order to steal your private keys. And this is the moment they get you. As soon as you type those words into that fake website, the scammers have them. They can then recreate your wallet on their own device and within minutes drain every single asset you own. Your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, your NFTs. All gone instantly and irreversibly. So how do we protect ourselves, guys? Right? How do we not make our wallets go to zero? Again, this is incredibly sophisticated. Remember these golden rules and your crypto is going to remain safe. Ledger, and probably every hardware wallet, but Ledger will never send snail mail. This is your number one defense. Ledger has explicitly stated multiple times they do not and will not communicate with customers via physical mail. If a letter arrives claiming to be from Ledger, it is a 100% scam. Throw it in the trash. Okay, number two, never ever enter your seed phrase online or anywhere but on your physical device. The 24-word recovery phrase is the master key to your crypto, and it should only be ever entered directly into the buttons on your Ledger device during initial setup or recovery of a wallet. If any website, app, or email asks for your seed phrase, it's a scam, straight up. Period. Never type it into a computer, a phone, or any online form. Ignore urgency threats, okay? Scammers thrive on fear and panic. Any communication that threatens account deactivation, urgent updates, or critical vulnerabilities demanding immediate action is a massive red flag. Take a breath, think rationally, and verify what you're doing. Always look at the URLs. If you ever need to access Ledger's website, type ledger.com directly into your browser. Don't click links from emails, letters, social media. Don't scan QR codes, even if it looks legit. Scammers can use very clever lookalike domains like LEGDER, where they transpose two letters, .com, or ledgersecurity.io, things like that. So always check the URL in your browser's address bar. Use Ledger Live only for managing your device, updating firmware, or interacting with your assets. And only use the official Ledger Live application downloaded directly from ledger.com. And again, protect your seed phrase. Make sure the physical paper or metal plate with your 24 words is stored securely, offline, and in a location only known to you, because this is your ultimate backup. So let's say you receive one of these letters tomorrow, because they're coming out right now. What should you do? First, don't panic. Second, immediately recognize it's a scam, because Ledger doesn't send snail mail. Third, do not scan the QR code. Do not visit the URL provided. Fourth, ideally destroy the letter. You could also report it to Ledger support if you feel inclined, but the most important thing is to simply ignore it and ensure you do not fall for the trap. Remember, guys, the security of your crypto hinges on keeping your 24-word recovery phrase offline and secret. Your Ledger device is designed to be secure, but you are the final firewall against attacks like this. So to quickly recap, guys, Ledger doesn't send physical mail. Your 24-word seed phrase should never go online. Always be suspicious of urgency. Verify URLs directly. This scam is a stark reminder that in the world of crypto, vigilance is paramount. Criminals are constantly evolving their tactics. I mean, look, to steal one of the most highly technical and sophisticated types of currency, they're sending snail mail letters through the post office. They will figure it out with the data they have. They're going to blend digital information with physical attacks to target you directly. So stay safe, stay informed, and always, always, always protect your seed phrase. And remember, in order for a hacker to open your wallet or to take over your wallet, they only need the first 4 letters of each word in your seed phrase. So even if somebody asks for that, you're like, well, I'm not giving them my whole phrase. Don't do that, because the first 4 letters of each word is enough to restore your seed phrase and drain your funds. So guys, if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more crypto security tips and scam alerts. Share this with anyone you know who owns a hardware wallet. It could save their entire portfolio. Guys, we will see you in the next one.